What's up, JBNavy? It's your Captain Jazzmen Black, and I'm back with another video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you could be one of the first people to know when I post a video. If you are subscribed to my channel, what's up, JBNavy? Love you guys much. Today's video is the most frequently asked questions about stripping that you guys repeatedly ask me in emails, in DMs, in comments, and it's all okay. It's all fine. And I'm going to do my best to try to answer as many as possible right now. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I have them written down here. Question number 1. How do strippers get things in their name? Okay, let me just be honest with y'all. We lie. Okay, we lie. We get fake pay stubs made, things of that nature. That type of stuff is illegal. Please do not do that, because now there is a new generation and revolution going on in stripping, and you guys hopefully would not have to do that, these new and up and coming dancers. Oh, and before I get more into this video, let me just say this. My channel does not promote people to becoming dancers. This channel and these videos are for people who are dancers and girls that are going to become dancers, whether I talk about it or not. This is to make sure that they do the right things and that they're safe. And I give them the best advice that I possibly can. So moving along, how do you get things in your name? So the best way to do it now, because there's a big change going on, you can either, 1, get an accountant, okay? Or you can 2, start putting your money away in the bank, okay, and then seeing what you made for the year and paying your taxes. Some clubs are now on a new payment system. Yes, there's a new way of strippers getting paid now. They have this thing where some girls in some clubs are getting paychecks. They are getting wages like $2.50 an hour, like getting paid like a waitress. And it's some pros and cons with that, okay? So the pros of that is, yeah, you get paid hourly. Yeah, you're going to make something. But the cons with that is I think they have to turn in their tips or let the club know how much they made so they can do their tax information and tax stuff. I think that once the club find out how much you make, then their fees go up. It's just craziness that go on with that paycheck stuff. But yes, they have found a way to give dancers paychecks. Once you start putting money in the bank over time, if you go to an apartment complex and let them know that you do independent work like that, at least you can have some type of proof of income. The reason why it's more harder for other girls, because we may not put as much money in the bank and we may make a lot of transactions with cash, so we do not have no proof or any documentation of how much money we bringing in and how much money is going out. So if you are a new dancer, the best thing that I could tell you to do is start depositing your money in the bank and using your debit card or electronic transactions so it can have a track record of what you're bringing in and what you're taking out. And 2, look into possibly getting an accountant, because an accountant can help you with your paperwork at the end of the year, balancing checkbooks and bank accounts and things like that. So that is my suggestion. Okay, and also start paying your taxes, because paying your taxes is something that you're really going to need in the future. If you're looking for buying a house and things of that nature, you really need to start. Even if you are doing, listen, what people don't understand about taxes is, even if you do your taxes and you claim nothing, at least do your taxes, okay? Like, I don't care if you're getting something back or you're not getting anything back. Do your taxes and pay your taxes. Please do everything by the book so it won't be no issues with you in the future when you're trying to purchase things. Question number 2, audition process. So let me tell you about the audition process. Now, this can go 1 or 2 ways that I'm familiar with. 1, you can walk into a club and they can tell you, go ahead and dance 2 to 3 songs on the stage, and we see how you are and how you operate, and we'll choose to hire you from there. Or number 2, a method that I have gotten to know very well since living in Atlanta. You go to the club, you tell them you want to work, and they take you to the back to the house mom or to the manager, and they say, strip down right now. Let us check your body, do a twirl. Yep, okay, lift your underarms. Okay, lift your belly. Okay, they will check your whole entire body and say yes or no. And yeah. And sometimes they make you dance too. Sometimes they make you dance, but for the most part here, body checks is a big thing here in the South. Most frequently asked question number 3, what to pack in your stripper bag? A lot of you guys are very familiar with my infamous video, what's in my stripper bag, but I'm going to run down a small list for you right now. Baby wipes, tampons, dance outfits, Ziploc bags to put your dance outfits in so they don't touch your shoes, deodorant, your favorite spray, toothbrush, your hair glue, okay, any type of, just some type of safety, because anything can happen. I don't care if it's hair glue, needle and thread, you know, ghost bond, whatever, okay. Bring something to keep your hair intact, because the house mom may not have those type of adhesives available for you. What else do I want to say? Your makeup, okay. What else need to go in your dance bag? Baby wipes, and that's pretty much it. That's like the most important things that you should have. I will also say those are like the most important things that you should have. Most frequently asked question number 4, what should my stripper name be? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think your stripper name should be like an alter ego name. Like, I like names that are real names. I honestly don't mind going by my real name, because it's damn near 2020. What is somebody going to do with my real name? I really like to go by my real name, but if you don't want to go by your real name, choose a name that's like sexy and like alter ego-ish. I really don't like names like Candy or Fruit or whatever. That's not my forte, but if that's your thing, do your thing. But I like names like Chanel, Sierra, you know, sexy alter ego type names. So that would be my suggestion when picking out a stripper name. Frequently asked question number 5, what club to work at? Pay a visit to the clubs in your city and peep the vibe for yourself. If that type of vibe resonates with you, if the music resonates with you, if the way things are being operated is something that you like, then work at that club. I've worked at both urban and basically Caucasian clubs, and I like them both, but I have my reasonings for not working at one and working at the other because of my comfort zone and where I work best at. So my best advice is, if you're trying to pick a club, see how things operate and see if you vibe with the club. If you vibe with the club, then go ahead, girl, audition there. Frequently asked question number 6, what if my family doesn't agree with my job description? I think I'm one of the most non-giving a fuck people in the world, especially when you on your own and you struggling and you have no choice. You got to do what you got to do. But if you're very dependent on your family and your family has sacrificed a lot for you, like if it's school or they sacrifice to see you be successful or they've done a lot for you, you really do need to take that into consideration. You need to talk to them and you need to see how they feel about it and things like that. Of course, they're not going to approve. I don't think no parents would approve, but some of them will be understanding, especially if they can't produce for you what you need, like, you know, help you pay your rent or something like that. If they can't do that, I'm pretty sure they'll understand why you're doing what you're doing. But, you know, when I started doing what I was doing, my mom couldn't pay my rent. She couldn't pay my bills. You know, we didn't have the best relationship. So there's really nothing that they could tell me about how to survive out here. So I did what I had to do. You just gonna have to do what you got to do too. But like I said, if your parents have been there for you, respect your parents and have a conversation with them. Frequently asked question number 7, how much is it to work? Every club is different, okay? Some clubs start off free the earlier you get there and go up the later you get there. Some clubs are one price. It's all types of ways that these clubs work. Make sure you have an understanding once you get hired at a club of how it works, so you know the best time to come in and the most affordable time for you to get there. How much it costs to work fluctuates depending on the club. So every club is different when it comes to that, but I know some things for sure that you always want to tip the most important people. Like, you want to tip the DJ, you want to tip security, and you want to tip the house mom. Like, even if you are not required to pay these people, you always want to kind of tip them, because one, security is going to have your back, okay? So tip them. If you have a good night and let's say he got a guy to pay you that wasn't trying to pay you, tip him. Be nice to him. You know what I'm saying? The DJ, if the DJ is very nice to you and play the songs that you want to hear, tip him, because you never know when a celebrity may walk in there. He might bump you up the list a little bit. So you might want to network a little bit and tip him. The house mom, you always want to tip her because she usually spends money out her own pocket to provide those supplies. And if she's always stocked up and she's a great house mom, you definitely want to tip her to show your appreciation. Frequently asked question number 8, what shoes to wear? I always promote the plain Jane ankle boots, which you can purchase on my website, Shop Belle Society, under the Belle Society XXX tab. I'll actually put a link for you guys. These are the plain Janes, and the reason why I promote these is because, first of all, they're all black, so they're going to go with a lot of different things. They also have really good ankle support, okay? They also have the tie up in the back to make sure it's really tight and snug around your foot, and it also has a zipper, okay? And I promote these shoes because I believe that when you first start dancing, you definitely need ankle support, okay? I see a lot of girls on their first night of dancing with some slip-on platform shoes, and they're leaning side to side because they do not know how to walk in them. They definitely can't dance in them, and they don't have no ankle support. So once you put these on, these are going to feel like regular like boots. They're going to feel like regular platform boots. If you ever wore the heel boots, like with a pair of jeans and a sweater, if you ever wore heel boots, this is kind of like what they are. And so it's very easy to move around in these, and I think that every new dancer should start off in these. And if you use the code JBNavy, of course you get a percentage off. But yes, I promote the plain Janes. Frequently asked question number 9, wig security. You'll be amazed at how many girls are asking me, will my wig fall off? If your hair is glued down, if you're a first time dancer, I'm not going to promote that you wear a full lace wig that requires glue from here to here because you may sweat. And we all know when you start sweating, that lace will start to peel. So I do not suggest that you wear a full lace wig on your first time dancing. I'm going to suggest that you either get a sew-in or you get like a closure wig with a band or something on it, something that is very, very secure and that does not require any type of glue because you will sweat. And just to be on the safe side until you get into the flow of things, you do not need no glue, okay? So if I were you, I would get a wig with a band on it or clips or something like that. And as long as you're not like flipping upside down on your head or getting your hair pulled or something like that, you should be fine. Your wig should be secure. Most frequently asked question number 10, periods. Can I work on my period and what to do if I'm on my period? You guys have seen me talk about the period thing in a couple of videos, but I'm going to tell you again. Dancers do work on their period. Some do, some don't, but it is an option. A lot of girls do. They work on their periods. And how we handle that is, first of all, you're going to be very clean. You're going to take a shower. You're going to make sure you're very, very clean. Then you're going to take a tampon. You're going to cut the string off the tampon and you're going to stick it up there, okay? A lot of people always ask me, how do I get the tampon out? You got to get up there and get it out, okay? A lot of people be like, what happens if it gets stuck? I don't know. I never had a tampon get stuck. Have I heard like stories around the world about tampons getting stuck? Yes. Have I heard about a dancer having a tampon getting stuck? No, never heard of that. I'm pretty sure it has happened before. I don't want you to stick it that far up, but just stick it up far enough to where it cannot be seen if you bend over. And how you check that is, in the club, you're going to bend over and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to pull your butt cheeks apart. And you're going to see if you can see the tampon. If you can't see the tampon, you're good. If you can't see it, you might want to push it up. Or if you can feel it, you might want to push it up a little bit more. People did tell me about something called the Diva Cup or menstrual cup, but I don't know anything about that, and I cannot imagine like a heavy period being inside a cup and in there. I just can't imagine it, but I heard it was something to try, so maybe you could try something like that. But yes, dancers do work on their periods and they use tampons or they use gauze. People use different things. I wouldn't say it's like the most hygienic thing to do, but I haven't had any issues with it, and that's what we do. Most frequently asked question number 11, how to approach customers. Let me give you a demo of what I do. Hi, how you doing? My name is Philly. That's my name at my club. Would you guys like a dance? No? Okay, cool. Well, I'll be around and maybe I'll just catch you later or something. All right. That's what I say if they say no. And this is what I say if they say yes. How are you? Okay. Would you like a dance? Okay. And then I do the dance. A lot of girls' approach are very, very different. My approach is just kind of straight to the point. I've been in this game for a long time. I don't really have the patience like I used to. I noticed that some customers like when I'm straight to the point, and a lot of some customers don't. But I really don't care because I don't have the patience for the environment like that no more. I'm straight to the point. And then I've also run into these games where people want you to sit down and talk to them for like 30 minutes and they only get like one dance, or just playing games, and I don't have time. Like, I'm not about to sit here and talk to you for 30 minutes and you get one dance, or you tip me and you leave. No, I'm kind of straight to the point. Now, y'all don't have to be like that, okay? Whatever fits your personality, be that approach. There's some girls that are flirty, they'd be like, oh, you're so cute, or rub their heads or touch them or things like that. There's some girls that's like that and they win with that method. So do whatever fits your personality, okay? Don't force it, because a customer can also feel when you're faking. Also, sometimes it's nice to give into conversation, because you never know who you're going to meet. So don't be a prude like me, because that's probably not the best way to be, to just be straight to the point. But you know, for some people it is, and for some people it's not. Most frequently asked question number 12, what to bring to audition. So when you go into your audition, you're going to bring your ID, you're going to bring your social security cards, you're going to bring your dance shoes, and you're going to bring dance outfit, and you're going to bring everything that you need that's going to be in your stripper bag. The reason why you're going to bring everything you need is because some clubs you can start that night. So you're going to bring your social security card, because you may be on payroll depending on what type of club that you work at. And there's some clubs need it just for system reasons, so just bring that just in case. A good pair of dance shoes, of course, and everything else that you may need for the night. I'm going to give you a suggestion about the dance outfit thing. Please don't bring lingerie, don't bring swimsuits, because I've seen girls get turned away for having them type of things on. Go to an exotic dance store or order a dance outfit online and come in appropriate strip club attire. Please do not wear panties and bras and swimwear. It's not a good look. Frequently asked question number 13, how is the money divided? Okay, people ask me this a lot. Now, if you are on a stage, in some clubs, everybody that's on the stage is going to split all the money. It doesn't matter who got the most money thrown at them. It doesn't matter who know who. It doesn't matter. If the money hit the stage, it's for everybody. Now, in other clubs, if the stage is really big, there's like an obvious thing of who the money was thrown to or where the money lands at, and they clean up their money. Every club is different. Make sure you have a clarification of how the club works before you start working, because I don't want you to have expectations to somebody else's money, and I don't want anybody like excluding you from money. So make sure you have a clear clarification about how the money is divided on the stage, before you start working. Frequently asked question number 14, do I need to know pole tricks? Now, I'm going to say that pole tricks are super dope, super entertaining, amazing. I think it's great to learn them. I think it adds to your presentation, to your show, but you do not need to know them. You don't have to know them. Be good at whatever you're good at. If you're flexible, be flexible. If you are a twerker, be a twerker. Whatever you're good at, do it to the best of your ability. But if you can learn some pole tricks, definitely add it to your show. It's definitely a bonus, but you do not need to know pole tricks to be a dancer. Frequently asked question number 15, and also the last question, what happens if I get into a fight? Okay, this is kind of a tricky question, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the strip club ain't nothing but politics, okay? It depends on who you got into a fight with. If you got into a fight with a bitch that cannot be touched, and I mean she's cool with the managers, you know, she knows everybody, she's been there for a long time, even if the fight is not your fault, it's a possibility you will be fired. You got to remember that these girls been in these clubs for a long time. They know a lot of people. They're very good with the managers, and they can get you fired. So I always tell people to pick their battles wisely. And I know I don't really want to tell people to like be a snitch or nothing, but I'm gonna tell you this: if a girl is picking with you or messing with you, or you know, trying to intimidate you or anything, please let management know the first time it happens, and let them keep track of this situation happening, so that way if something is to pop off, there's a track record, or you know, they know that this has been going on and you have been telling them. Don't keep it all to yourself and then explode. Tell your house mom, tell your management, tell somebody like, listen, this girl keep fucking with me, and if we fight, I'm just letting y'all know now, this is what's been going on. Just let them know that certain things have been going on. If you can try to, you know, talk to the girl or whatever, try, but you got to remember that a lot of these girls are miserable, and some of them just looking for a fight and looking to get girls fired. Some of them may even be intimidated by you. You know, you just never know. But if you can avoid a fight, avoid it. If somebody touches you, defend yourself. Do what you got to do, but just be prepared for the consequences of that. So that concludes the most frequently asked questions that you guys asked me. If you have any more, I don't mind doing a part 2 to this video. So leave all your comments and questions and concerns and everything like that down at the bottom. If you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe now. Until next time, JBNavy, I'm out.